All right, you know. Oh, it's a little lighter in here, but I don't prefer we get back to the part where Chris was getting the 10 grand. All the part didn't say on that part, Chris, I wouldn't listen.
Yeah, but you would vex.
I listen.
Apparently, you can vex if I get $1,200.
But I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Right? So look at it, give me the wherever we going, wherever we going. Give me the 10 grand. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Right? I ain't gonna talk. But then you can message me and say, "Well, Chris, what you get? One? Boy, look at something. You give me nothing that's wrong."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anywho, that's that. So yeah, moving on to something different. And this is something, right, that I keep talking about it all the time. And I will say no. And I don't care who vex. Because I will give you an instance that happened to me yesterday. And this isn't it's regarding these little fools on these BMX
Not fools.
bikes. No, yes.
Not fools.
To be riding a bike, going downhill with no brakes, you had to be a fool. How that bike going to stop? If it comes to where you have to stop, how are you going
sure
to
it's
stop?
not pedal back brakes?
Better that ain't a pedal back.
You think so?
Nah. Yesterday when I was coming to work, right, at that hour of the morning, one was coming right down behind me. And I hear it behind me, you know. But you know the road up by going up there.
Turn your volume on your radio.
I pulled from a hole. I almost knocked the guy in the gut. Two things could have happened. He would have get knocked over. I would have damaged my car. That would have hurt me more than anything else. I would have damaged my car because he couldn't pay me for it. Or he would have let up my mirror and continue going, thinking I don't know where to find him, but would I find him all the same? But I'm saying that to say, Jesus Christ, you let common sense prevail, man. You cannot be taking a bicycle going downhill and thinking that when you put your foot on the ground, dragging, that's your brakes. It don't work so. Not down a hill.
Right.
And these little fellas, when they run into your vehicle, not that they're material, you're worshiping a car it's a material thing, nobody say no, but it costs money.
Agreed.
It costs money. And the money, what them little fellas ain't gonna have it on them, and the parents go get a whole heap of song and dance and long ring me roll, and it come out of your own pocket now to fix his ignorance. And that's the problem I have with it. So we have a video to show. And again, when them things happen, I don't feel no way. Me don't sorry for nobody. Once you're in there, I good. Once you're in there, I good. Right? We don't need the audio because I think that's some bad word. They need the audio.
Right? Let me see what you're talking about,
Yeah.
man. All right, so what are we looking at? You had to describe it first.
You're watching two guys going down from Kassan on them bicycles. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in these
So they actually caught the accident on camera?
Yes. Watch it.
Okay. This is yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. So you're seeing somebody in a car recording two bicycles going down Casson Hill, overtaking
going
vehicles.
down Casson Hill?
Yeah. So going towards Arnesville.
They sort of going side by side, like chips.
Right.
Right.
Like chips.
People ain't gonna remember chips.
You remember chips?
I remember chips. Yeah, people ain't gonna remember chips. Yeah.
Tell me the chips.
You ain't gonna remember chips. So.
All right. So they're passing like Richardson gas station right about now.
Right.
And then what? What happens?
Wait,
They're better in the corner.
A few moments later.
So people who can't see what we seen.
They run into a vehicle.
Yep.
So if you had brakes, how you running the vehicle?
Well, you remember brakes aren't instant. Huh?
Yeah.
But
It's a process.
you're right. But the point I'm making,
Every time you hit that final corner, you're doing a number.
you're doing a number. You're
Yeah.
freewheeling.
Yeah.
And that's your come on, understand the guy, he got his leg broken.
It
And,
looks that way.
Yeah?
I don't want to see that.
and I will tell you the honest to goodness.
So what's the moral of your story, Chris?
Behave yourself with them bike or the clowns. Because you cannot be somebody with sense, Jagger, and doing them things on a road with a bicycle. You can't.
I'm riding a bike down a hill.
Brother,
What's the problem? The speed
let me tell you.
at which
something.
they're going at? That's the issue.
They're
with it?
going excessively fast, and somebody said brakes. So if they have brakes, they don't apply instantly on them bicycle. Because you're going down with a rate. But why do you need to be doing them clownishness going down our main road with traffic on them little bike there?
It's fun.
It's fun. And I will tell you this now. And who want to vex? When them things happen, once you ain't die, I ain't sorry for you. Not because you know very well what you are doing. You're big enough. You're big and you have sense.
Why does this turn you on so much?
Did they have on helmets?
I don't know. Because
I don't
look,
like-
they could kill themselves, or they could damage people's property which you wouldn't be able to fix. That is not for you one more than that.
You know, if
I find this really turns you on.
what hit him the wrangler, boy, he lucky.
Better.
She
I
broke
don't-
his leg up. Yeah.
Well, sorry, Paul. Go hospital. Once you're in dead, good. Deal with that. Because you know what you're doing.
I do feel they need to be wearing helmets.
He's not
like
2-year-old. He's not a 5-year-old.
as a law.
He's not a flipping 10-year-old. So you have sense. Not saying that those who have.
A study done in England found that helmets caused worse health outcomes for cyclists than before they had helmets.
Why?
It's interesting why. Because
You go faster with the helmet.
no, when you're judging a health outcome, you're looking at the whole thing of it. So number of people cycling, long-term health benefits, etc. What they found is that when they insisted on people wearing helmets, a lot of people stopped cycling. So the overall health benefit dropped.
Sir, when they do the helmet.
People didn't want to ride
when
the
the
bikes
law came in
anymore.
that you had to wear helmets,
Right.
a lot of people stopped cycling.
Oh.
So the number of cyclists fell.
Right.
And therefore the overall health benefit was less.
Yeah, but cracking the skull on the concrete is
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make, when you're making like public health policy, you have to look at the overall benefit, not just the occasional person who cracks his head because he wasn't wearing a helmet. You have to look at how many people are going to participate, blah, blah, you know what I mean? Because you're looking at the holistic side of it, right?
I ain't sure about that, boy. I think I would still go for
Yeah, I agree.
Mandatory
But if you find that overall people stop cycling or less people cycle because of it, you have to look at the impact of them staying home watching TV, that kind of thing. Thank you. Yeah?
No?
You ain't convinced.
Nah, not really.
I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed.
Nah, big believer in the helmet.
Yeah.
Massive,
Me too.
Massive
But
believer in the helmet.
I'm somebody who would wear it regardless.
Yeah, so then how do we get into that culture of everybody wearing it?
Well, it's another expense, huh? One of them.
Something has to be done because I almost killed one of them too.
Eh,
That Escana right below the church, coming down from Gibson Corner, right before you reach by the funeral people them. I coming up, minding my business, la 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 la, going home from work. Them coming around the corner on my side of the road. What are you supposed to do?
Keep driving.
Yeah, but you see,
If I was speeding,
You
I
see-
would have hit them.
the two of you are slightly hypocritical, though.
How is that being hypocritical, Luke?
Because
The man them reckless on the road.
I-
taking my time.
I'm gonna
going
explain.
home.
I'm gonna explain to you how you've been hypocritical.
When is it
Because-
two of who? Two of who?
These two, not you. You're innocent on this one, right? On
On
this one,
everything.
on
No,
this
man.
one.
On everything.
Listen.
We're in
I gotta
Saipan.
tell you why you're being hypocritical.
Uh-huh.
Because yesterday, you both said when you see a van whiling, you slow down, you pull off, and let them pass.
Who both said that yesterday?
The two of you said it yesterday.
I think Chris did.
I think Jeannie agreed as
No,
well,
I
right?
said I was behind a van.
Right? And no, but you said when you see that, you just back off. You don't want to get into an accident with
No,
a van.
not me. I just give them pressure.
No, but no. I'm trying to understand the point. Make your point. Finish, make your point.
The point I'm making is that
Back
is
off
that-
the
is
bikes.
that you give way to vans because you know they're reckless.
Look,
Why don't you give way to the cyclists?
but your point is stupidness. That point really is shitty. We going with that?
On a roll today.
Brother, what happened? You're starving today, boy. What happened? That point is the stupidest thing.
I find you very angry this morning. I
I
find you very angry this morning.
You know,
Anyway,
I do think though it's not fair that if I knock you off your bicycle and you break your bones or you kill yourself that I have to live with that trauma.
morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
If that had ended badly, the parents of these children would be still a different story.
And this is my
Yeah,
problem. I just said that.
Luke, you like to say that, we give way to van or so. I don't do it. I don't give way to nobody. If I'm in the right, I'm in the right.
We could tell by your profile.
No, but what I'm saying is, if every driver keeps giving way to recklessness, then you're never going to stop the issues.
so you believe in Florida
you
standing
could have
ground?
fines, you could have laws in place, you could do whatever. But if sometimes you don't fight fire with fire, you won't continue with this. You won't continue to see ignorance continuously.
Why?
I told you the other day.
I gotta tell you something though, right? As a cyclist, as somebody who used to be into cycling in congested cities and things. The more angry people like you, the more fun the cycling is.
No, but look. In other
It's part of the
countries,
thrill, if I'm being totally
cyclists
honest.
don't cycle with that kind of ignorance. You know it. You know it. In Barbados, for
Don't tell me
example,
that, boys.
bicycles have a license plate. You know, in Barbados.
Barbados is a slightly bad example to use though, because in Barbados, some cyclists don't even have a front wheel. They just wheelie their way through traffic. Barbados has a reckless cycling culture as well. But they also have a reckless motorcycle
but what
culture.
I'm saying is the bicycles, Jack, is what I'm saying. They have a license plate, you know.
Yeah, they have a license plate. You could track, the owner.
That's what I'm saying. So they don't tolerate this
Can't
kind of
believe
ignorance.
big man getting so intimidated by a bicycle.
You know what?
It's like you don't want to kill them.
It's not intimidation.
Until, right? I mean, and as we say, God forbid, until somebody find themselves in that situation, somebody, watch me eye good, and that person's vehicle ends up on one of them and happen to maim one of them, or God forbid again, end them.
I can tell you,
It could be a different story.
when I'm driving.
It doesn't matter how you drive,
four-wheel
bro.
vehicle,
It don't
I take
matter.
the time. I
It
never
don't
rush.
matter how you drive, because you could be driving up and they're coming to hell down.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter how you drive,
I'm
brother.
not going fast enough.
It
sir.
doesn't matter, brother. You could come through your windscreen the same way. It don't matter. But
I think what he's saying is he wouldn't feel guilty.
obviously,
I feel that way.
obviously,
If I'm on my hand and I'm driving at a regular pace,
And
why
you
would I
crash
feel
in,
guilty?
they crash into you.
you good.
Why would I feel guilty?
I agree with you. Let's go and wipe off that.
I think Romel and Jason should stop terrorizing the vans online.
I
They've made it like a
I
mission.
think some of you
Jason,
are
yeah.
taking these cyclists almost like bait. That it triggers a response in you. I ain't going fast enough to trigger any response.
Come on, baby.
Like good.
And the number of bedrooms. Now choose dependable protection for your home.